If you still trust police officers after watching this video, there's something wrong with you, because in Delaware right now, there's a police officer whose name is James McCall, who was convicted of lying, right? And he says that his guilty verdicts should be dropped, not because he didn't commit the crimes, not because he didn't lie, but because he's pointing out and exposing the police secrecy laws that he believes should nullify his guilty verdicts. He's saying that police officers get away with crimes so often, and that they do things under a veil of secrecy so often, that he doesn't get why he's being punished when so many other officers got away with crimes. Wow, Blue Lives Matter. I mean, this is a pretty bad look. And so James McCall, he went to the Delaware Supreme Court, and he and his attorneys, they are arguing that the police secrecy laws, right, should be what protects him. And that back in 2019, he lied about a shooting, and he also tampered with a gun that he used to shoot an unarmed teenager that was fleeing from a stolen car. So he lied about the whole incident, and he's saying, hey, I got convicted of lying, but you all lie. Every cop in Delaware lies. There's laws that protect you so that when you lie, you're good. And on top of that, he's saying every cop lies in these sorts of investigations. So why am I being punished? Why am I being singled out? And you know what? I think James McCall is right. He shouldn't be singled out. Every single cop who's ever been even slightly accused should be behind bars in Delaware. Because based on this story, based on what I'm reading, most cops in Delaware are criminals. And only a psychopath couldn't see it at this point, when a cop who was on trial, who was convicted, is saying the exact same thing that I have been saying, that cops have no accountability. There is no accountability. All right? And I want to read you this one particular line. I want to quote from this article from Delaware Online. It says, McCall is appealing that conviction, citing the past protections Delaware police have to hide from the public information that shows how local departments investigate and handle allegations of dishonesty and abuse within their ranks. Protections that have been subject to debate and reform in recent years. So basically, this guy is saying, hey, I know I committed a crime. I know I was convicted. I know you said I did it. But you can't punish me because you let all these other pigs go. So all the people who defend police officers, you gotta sit back and drink a tall glass of shut the hell up, right? Because how in the world do you have myself, who was full acab, and this police officer who's saying, hey, I'm not saying that I didn't commit the crime. I'm not even saying that I don't like being a police officer. I'm saying that I want fairness. And I agree with James McCall. There should be fairness. Every cop should be convicted and thrown behind bars. Every single Delaware police officer, sheriff's deputy, all of them within the state of Delaware. Based on what I'm reading here, every one of them that's ever been even slightly accused of a crime should be in handcuffs right now. Right now, because you see the attitude, right? He thinks he can get away with a crime where he shot a teenager, and he lied about it. So that lets you know that whenever a shooting happens, most times it's not a shooting that is justified. I just want you to understand that. Based on what you're reading here, this man is telling you he's basically transitioning into a whistleblower. He is. I want you to understand what's happening here. The man's telling you all cops are bastards. At the very least, they're bastards in Delaware. You can't disagree now, can you? You can't defend them. How do you look at a statement in a story like this and tell me there's nothing wrong here? Come on now.